Greetings of the day, dear Goenkans. In this video, we will be talking about different types of prepositions. That is, preposition of place, preposition of time, and preposition of movement. First, let's look at preposition of place. Dear children, what is a preposition of place? We have already talked about what is a preposition. Now, let's see what is a preposition of place. It tells us about the location, the position, or the place of a noun or a pronoun we are talking about in a sentence. For example, the peacock is sitting on the branch. So what is this on? This is showing us the position of the peacock. Where is the peacock sitting? On the branch. Or in another example, we have the newspaper is beside the table. So it is showing us the location of the newspaper. Where is the newspaper? It is beside the table. The students are studying inside the library. So what is this telling us? This is telling us about the location of the students. Where are they? They are studying inside the library. Or we have some other set of examples like her apartment is on the 4th floor. On here is the preposition of place. This is the best burger in the world. He hung his coat behind the door. So what are all these? All these are prepositions of place. We have some other prepositions of place also, like over, above, under, below, between, among, behind, beside, inside, beneath. So what are all these? These are prepositions of place. They tell us about the location or position of a noun or a pronoun. Now let's talk about preposition of time. So what is a preposition of time? It tells us about the time of an action, when an action takes place, or when an event has happened, or when an event is happening, right? It tells us about the time of action of a noun or a pronoun. For example, we have some sentences given over here like Rishi was born in 2008. So what is it telling us? It is telling us about the time when Rishi was born. So in is a preposition of time. Similarly, my alarm clock rings at 7 a.m. So what is this at? This is preposition of time. She was so nervous during the competition. So again we have during as the preposition of time. So in these sentences, in, at, during, what do they show us? They tell us the time of actions. When Rishi was born, when the alarm clock rings, and when this girl that this is talking about, when she is nervous, right? So all these are prepositions of time. We have some more examples over here, like we have our breakfast at 8 o'clock in the morning. So again, this is showing us the time of the breakfast. Ramesh has been swimming for the past 2 hours. So this is again showing you the time for how long Ramesh has been swimming, right? My grandparents went on a pilgrimage 3 years ago. So again showing the time when his grandparents went on the pilgrimage 3 years ago. So these are all prepositions of time. Some more prepositions include at, in, on, during, since, for, ago, before. So these are all prepositions of time. They tell us when an event or an action happens or when it has happened. Okay. Then we come to prepositions of movement or preposition of direction. These prepositions, they tell us about the movement or direction of a noun or a pronoun we are talking about. For example, we have the monkey jumped over the trees. So, what is it showing? This is showing the movement of the monkey, the direction of the monkey. So, he is jumping over the trees, or they were marching through the fields. So, the direction, the movement through which they were marching. So, where were they? They were marching through the fields. Ria walked around the tree. So, again, this is showing the direction or the movement of Ria. So all these, they tell us about the movements of the monkey, or they, the persons who were marching through the fields, or Ria, the movement of Ria. So these are all the prepositions of movement or direction. And some other prepositions of movement include through, towards, over, along, across, into. Like we have Hishma walked along the road. They got into the car and left. The dog ran towards me. So what do all these tenses, what do all these prepositions show? They show us the direction or the movement of a noun or a pronoun. So these are prepositions of movement, or they are also known as prepositions of direction. This was all about different types of prepositions. Thank you.